in the main event. Not
This
even
hit a
for the
spot
belt,
because
Yoel
Tucker
Romero
said
missed weight.
he's supposed to set up
I
shop
was
here.
talking to Rogan, who was
Hash
there
down.
on Friday.
Yeah, this is it.
And I
Set
told
up
him,
anywhere
God
inside
damn,
where
Yoel
we
missed
got
weight
the
again.
white
It's so
flags.
disappointing, man. I'm a huge Yoel fan. But from my understanding, this is out now. With Yoel had 2 hours typically, so he was 5.2 off. You have 2 hours to make that. A guy of Yoel Romero's level who's been cut weight his entire life, that's easy work. That's cakewalk. So you have 2 hours to make that weight typically with the commissions. Well, the commission was there, and a doctor was there, and then Yoel's team was there. The doctor was watching Yoel try and make the weight. He was saying he's actually fine. The commission was like, nope, we're stopping this thing. So they kind of fucked Yoel. And now Yoel gets all this backlash, but, they said he wasn't looking good, but even Yoel's manager goes, listen, when he fought Luke Rockhold, and when he knocked him out that last fight, was that in Australia? I think so. He goes, I was scared for Yoel. I didn't think he was going to make the weight. I was not scared for him making this weight cut against Robert Whittaker. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
Yeah, Australia.
Australia, right, against Rockhold. So it was a bit of a bummer. And also, if Yoel were to win that fight, you have a complete shit show because the belt was on the line. So then they got to do a rubber match. It'd be a nightmare if he would have won. Man, that fight, amazing fight, a ridiculous fight. That third round, definitely round of the year so far. I couldn't believe how good Robert Whittaker, how good he looked on his feet. His kicks, I thought, were the difference. Yoel Romero shelling up, kind of almost giving Robert Whittaker those first 2 rounds. His fighting style was very interesting where he would reserve this power, let Robert Whittaker get off, land all these shots, hoping to hit the home run. And say it to people in the face, but the world doesn't work like that. So I had it, Robert Whittaker, rounds 1 and 2. Third round I give for Yoel Romero, not a 10-8. So that's 2 rounds to 1. Fourth round I give to Robert Whittaker. That fifth round is where...
Yep, somebody got robbed, man. Shout out to Brendan Schaub, below the belt, huge fan. But this is where I this is where I draw my line in the sand, man. Yoel Romero, if we really want to analyze the fight in a fair perspective, it was a draw. It was a draw. But if they really want to say somebody won, I'm sorry, it's Yoel Romero, man. Yoel won. No other way about it. Simply because of how the commission was acting. They didn't want to let him cut weight 1 pound. Remember, Yoel Romero has been a wrestler his whole life, man. His whole life. 32 years. Been an athlete for 32 years of his life. Right? 40, 41. Cool. So this is easy work for him. 1 pound, just like he said. Just like Brendan Schaub said. Why didn't they let him? I don't know. See, this goes back to what Joe Rogan said about MMA judges and the commission at times not knowing what they're doing with the sport simply because they're not in tune with the sport. They know boxing, they know other things, but they don't know MMA, right? And a lot of wrestlers are in MMA, man. A lot of boxers, all of them cut weight. So 1 pound, really? You guys were butchering Paige. No, not Paige Van Zandt. What's the girl? Raquel Pennington not too long ago about not making weight, and that was a serious advantage, my guy. She was heavy in that fight. But this we not pleading something for Yoel now? Come on, guys. Come on. I get the whole Rockhold thing, but that was because he was a last minute entry for the fight, right? So yeah, obviously he's not gonna make weight. Duh. This time, nope. The commission wouldn't let him. He was 1 pound off. The fights that happen when you 2 pounds off. I mean, how can that be a big deal to them? Look, man. I don't agree with Brendan Schaub here, man. Here he's doing his corner thing again. He's just being a fan of those dudes in specific. Listen, I'm a fan of Robert Whittaker. I've been watching gang of his fights. Okay, I'm actually gonna watch his fight against Jacare Souza. I'm gonna watch it now. And you know, I think him and Yoel are equals in this weight division. I really do, man. Cause think about it. Both fights were close. Yeah, the first one it leaned more to Whittaker. This one, in the eyes of the fans, in the eyes of the people that count for the sport, the people that buy pay-per-view. I'm not saying the fighters don't count. Don't get me wrong. The fighters do count, but guys, come on. Even the fighters, there were some fighters that were saying Yoel won. How didn't they? I don't agree with Yoel winning. All I'm saying is that was a draw. It deserves a rubber match. It should be overturned. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a no contest. But then again, if you don't, I wouldn't be surprised either. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.